Hello everyone. We pastors want to share the following message to you as a congregation as the pandemic begins to recede. First, where we've been. Almost exactly 2 years ago, on March 15, 2020, we canceled our in-person Sunday morning worship service due to the quickly spreading and still mysterious coronavirus. Since then, we have seen 2 years of complex and multi-layered losses in our congregation, as well as seen the best of what a healing and resilient community looks like. We have grieved loss of human life and loss of life-giving communal practices. Some persons among us have experienced deep trauma. Many have known increased isolation and emotional distress. In the midst of it all, we have continued to worship and bear witness and grow as a community. For 2 years, Parkview has taken intentional and substantial steps to prevent spread of the virus and has prioritized protecting the most vulnerable among us and in the community. We pastors are grateful for strong support from each of you along the way. Everyone sacrificed something to make our work and witness possible during this long and difficult season. For all these reasons, our journey back to something that resembles normacy is both welcomed and complicated. Many greet the newfound freedom with joy and open arms. For others, giving up masks or other protective measures can feel unsafe or trigger strong responses. We have all paid some emotional price to survive these 2 years, and we need to give each other grace as we respond in different ways. Having said that, we are at a much better place than we were earlier in the pandemic. Case numbers and hospitalizations are lower than they have been for a long time. And we have a safe vaccine that is very effective at preventing serious illness. We have treatment options that were not available earlier. Because of these factors, the national CDC guidelines on mask wearing has been updated, as you probably know, along with new ways of measuring a community's risk level. More than 98% of the U.S. population is now in a location with low or medium COVID-19 community level. For the last few weeks, both Harrisonburg and Rockingham County have had a community level of low or green. Furthermore, we at Parkview are especially blessed to have a building with a state-of-the-art HVAC system, which includes filtration technology proven effective against viruses, and a fresh air system that exchanges the air completely about every 20 minutes. Because of these positive developments, and because of the assets we already have in place, our COVID discernment team has discerned that we are ready to make some care-filled changes in our protocol for our gathered life. So here's the new protocol for our gatherings. For limiting spread of all viruses, face masks are always a good choice and will always be welcomed at Parkview. Secondly, when both Harrisonburg and Rockingham County are at low or medium community level, indicated by green or yellow, masking when indoors will be optional but always welcomed. When either Harrisonburg or Rockingham County move into the high community level, or orange, masks will be required again during worship and other indoor church gatherings. The angled section on the west side of the sanctuary, in front of the soundboard, will remain reserved for physically distant seating, and mask wearing will be requested for that section. The remainder of the sanctuary will have open seating. Next, if you have suspicious symptoms or recent positive COVID test or exposure, we continue to request that you not attend in person. Also, pastors and elders will continue to wear face masks when serving communion or when greeting at the doors in order to provide maximum safety and comfort for everyone. Finally, we ask attendees to still keep a face mask on their person, that's in your pocket or purse, whenever attending church events. 2 reasons. 1, you may be in close interaction with another person before or after the service and discover that they are uncomfortable or request you to wear a mask, and you will certainly want to respect their wishes quickly. And 2, you may prefer to wear a mask during congregational singing, even if not everyone else is masked. And some other considerations and comments. We will continue to offer bulletins and offering by way of stations at the sanctuary entrances. This is for practical reasons as much as for potential health benefits. And we may wait until Easter to begin serving food and beverages. It will take time to put a volunteer crew and procedures back into place after a 2-year hiatus. We will always have the air exchange system fully activated during all public events in the church building. Also, the nursery will not yet be staffed. Parents may use the space at their discretion. And the live stream option for connecting to worship is with us to stay. That will always remain as a way to connect with our gathered events, even when you are symptomatic or for any reason feel uncomfortable with the in-person protocol that we have in place. The CDC updates community levels every week. So every Friday bulletin or email, as well as exterior door signs, will indicate the current community level, green, yellow, or orange, with a reminder of our corresponding mask protocol. Be aware that since we now tie our protocol to external data, our protocol could change with short notice. Again, we thank you all for your kind support and cooperation during this pandemic. We as pastors have felt and experienced your support in many ways, and that's not just affirming to us personally, it's also a strong sign of your gospel-motivated love and commitment to the most vulnerable in our community. And that's a posture modeled by Jesus himself. So bless you for your lively witness to your faith during this season and for your commitment to the work for which the church is called. May God be with us all.